Our primary objective for this mission is to extract Huey Emmerich. Secondary objectives are to rescue him without him taking any damage, secure some blueprints, steal a glamour model poster, and extract 3 walker gears.
And the man who was with it. Emmerich must know something about what's going on. He was transferred to the Soviets' base camp. I've marked it on the map. Make your way to that base camp.
The map has been updated.
There's a ton of routes you can take to get through this section. I like to take the route around the building on the left. The helicopter's intimidating, but it's got bad tunnel vision. You can only see directly in front of it even during the day. From here onward, the game's difficulty spikes a bit. Guard placement and patrols get harder to contend with, so sprinting around a base like we could earlier in the game becomes less and less viable as time goes on.
Extract Emmerich, the scientist who wants to defect. Head for the base camp.
Now we need to run to the central base camp where Emmerich is.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is a huge base. There's 3 main bunkers, tons of guards, walker gears, and a helicopter hanging around. The first objective we'll tackle is stealing the walker gears, then we'll move on to the blueprints and the poster.
Somewhere there. Keep in mind, that's an enemy stronghold. Stay sharp.
Map has been updated.
I reckon walker gears are easier to sneak up on than guards because they only seem to be able to look in front of them and they turn around really slowly.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Hands up. Get down.
We need to wait till the other walker gear's far enough away that he won't hear us when we extract this walker gear. We're just going to move this away from the helicopter. The blueprints that we're after are in this big bunker. Next we'll grab the poster, the last walker gear, and we can make contact with Emmerich. Why does Snake want this? There's 5 guys between us and Emmerich now, including that walker gear. These 2 guys in front of us need to be dealt with before we can approach the walker gear.
Lie down.
Я не хочу умирать!
If the existence of quiet is my biggest problem with this game, the lack of big bases like this is my second biggest problem. 5's at its best in these cramped industrial settings. You got freaking laser vision.
Подожди, не стреляй!
I run these missions for days trying to get the patterns of the guards and their locations down in my head. Sometimes after all the practice I'll still get caught off guard, like I've done this 20 times and never been spotted by that guard. So this part's all improv, jazz music.
Hands up.
Нет, не делай этого!
Get down.
Как думаешь, сколько еще будет длиться эта война? Сколько душманов мы не убили, они продолжают появляться. Думаю, помогают империалисты СРУ. Но представь, сколько стоит хотя бы прокормить их. В последнее время говорят, что их поддерживают миллионеры из нефтяных стран. Теперь появился маг. И деньги идут из Айса. Я не хочу умирать!
Now we can rescue the big weasel himself, Emmerich.
Extraction arrived.
Okay, I'm sending a chopper close by.
Support
Get to the
helicopter.
LZ with Emmerich.
Hang on a second.
Mission
Let's use the
info has
walker
been
gear I
updated.
developed
The
to
map has
escape.
been
No.
There's a special one here at the lab. Only I can activate it, and I'll tell you how to operate it.
Ignore Emmerich. We don't need his wind-up toys. It is a long way there. Why don't you use that
300
walker gear
meters.
of his? No way. We can't trust him. How do we know his crap will even work? Well, it's better than carrying the man the whole way. Boss, use the walker gear to escape. It's your call, boss. Boss, think back. 9 years ago, we invited that nuclear inspection team to Mother Base. It was a ruse. They turned out to be Cypher's strike force. It was Emmerich who brought them there. He's been underground ever since, working with Cypher.
I had no idea. I thought the inspection was real. I swear it. If anyone's to blame, it's you, Snake. We should never have had that nuke. That's the reason Mother Base was destroyed.
I don't have to rescue you.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Cypher threatened to kill me.
Boss, don't forget Emmerich. You need to bring him back with you.
Big bus. Punch! Now a little boss encounter with this game's Metal Gear will start. To complete a side objective, Emmerich can't get injured during this sequence, so it's best to just pop him over here and we'll come get him later.
Head for the LZ. Boss, don't forget Emmerich. You need to bring him back with you.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Don't get away from that thing, it'll bring down the chopper. Give it the slip somehow. Stay behind cover as you move.
Have arrived at
The goal here isn't to fight Sahelanthropus, we just need to evade him. I'll be using a sneaky tactic to make him run to the other side of the map while we escape by chopper. If he loses sight of you, after a while I'll just pursue the nearest friendly, which happens to be our escape chopper. Once the chopper has his attention, we make it fly to a different part of the map where Sahelanthropus will follow, then we can call the chopper back and escape undetected. breaks into a sprint like that, that means he's paying attention to the chopper.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone.
So now he moves to a different LZ.
Stay alert. You're not out of the woods yet. Boss, hide.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Please select landing zone confirmed.
This is Pequot. On station at LZ.
You lost him. You need to focus, boss. Get the target to the RV. Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss. Here it comes. Use the chopper's minigun. Shake them off. Shoot that thing.
I beat the game.
An upright bipedal weapon. In terms of hominids, it's a sahelanthropus. How did they complete it without me?
We'll hear the rest back at base.
Best rank.
Amazing.
Foxhound.
Mission complete.
Perfect stealth.
That right there
No
is why
kills.
you're the best,
All
boss.
objectives.
The one and
20
only.
minutes and 40 seconds.